Hi, welcome to our True Health and True Planish launch. My name is James Hannon. I've been working in the health, wellness, and fat loss industry now for over 17 years. And in that 17 years, we have had the pleasure of working with some incredible companies, some incredible products, and people. But nothing has made me more excited than this product. It's called True Planish, and we're going to talk about True Planish, but the entire system is called True Health, and it's launching here, and it's second to none. So if you've got a notepad and pen, I want to suggest that you take notes because we are going to cover a lot of information for you. First, let me give you an idea of the demand for this range of products and this product. In day one in the US, when they launched this product, they sold over $2.2 million worth in one day. Why? Because the demand was there. It's something unique and something very different. You know, if you're looking for a way to lose fat rather than lose weight, if you're looking for a way to increase your energy, if you're looking for a way to feel better, and if you're looking for a way to not do the yo-yo thing or the rebound thing, you know, that you lose the fat, you lose the weight, and it all comes back on. Well, we're going to explain why that happens today and how you can actually stop it from happening. It's a very unique program, a very unique science that has been developed that is actually getting results. They launched in South Korea recently, just after the US sold $2.5 million in day one there. And now we have just launched here in Australasia. Now let me give you a few testimonies. This is Sharon Hammond. As you can see, results speak louder than words. Sharon is still on the program because it's only just launched. So we want to give you the play-by-play. This is Jane in New Zealand. Over here is Paul Noonan. You can see Paul's got his six-pack back. Well done, mate. You've got Chad Williams. These are some of the people that went through an initial 12-week challenge with us, just with a couple of the products before the True Planish launch happened. But they included some of the products that we're going to talk about tonight. And we're going to talk about why they're so important and how they work. First of all, you know, what's your motivation for you? It might be that you're just looking for a way to feel better, look better. You know, you've got those clothes you want to fit into. You know, if you're a man like me, you've got those pants that used to fit really nice, they don't fit nice at all, or that jacket that used to fit you perfectly, now it's too small. If you're a lady, you might have a dress or something you want to fit into. You've got an event coming up. So many people have events. It might be a wedding, a birthday, going away on a holiday, and you want to look your best, and that's understandable. You might be an athlete and you're wanting to get your personal best, and carrying those extra few kilos or pounds doesn't really help. It might be just to try and keep up with your kids. I know what that's like. Or just to be part of a healthy community. Whatever your motivation is, True Health is going to help you do that like nothing else can. You see, in the past, the focus has all been on weight loss versus fat loss. Weight loss everything was about the scales. We could tell how well you're doing just from you sitting on the scales. But the problem is, your scales don't tell you the truth. The scales don't take into consideration the amount of muscle, the bone density. It doesn't take into consideration the fluid or anything like that that's in your system. So weight loss versus fat loss. Now, we all know, and I know you know this as well, that when you're wanting to change, you're looking in the mirror and you're going, I don't like those frumpy bits. I don't like those extras. I don't like that extra tire. I don't like those love handles, the tuck shop lady wings, you know, all of those kind of things that people talk about. You know, that you're looking in the mirror and you're going, or you're walking past the window and having a quick look at yourself going, you know what? Oh, I wish I could lose that belly. Whatever it is for you, you know, that it's not about losing weight, it's about fat, because those extra proportions that are sticking out are fat. Now, what if you could target fat rather than weight? What if there was a way to make sure that the weight you lost was actually fat? Because here's the truth. Body composition, which is the amount of fat in your body, the amount of muscle in your body, the amount of bone density, and water in your system, is the right way of looking at things. It's called BCI, body composition index. But what we've been trained on is BMI, body mass index. So when you step on the scales, you're doing body mass index. And that's not the right way of looking at it. We get up in the morning, we go into the bathroom, we do our business, we step on the scales, and we judge on how good or how bad we're doing by what the numbers tell us on the scales. Why would you do that? That doesn't work, because that's a lie that, even though it's still being used, believe it or not, it's still being used in the armed forces, in the police department, in many areas to tell you whether or not you're overweight, okay, or unhealthy or healthy. You see, here's a good example right here. We have two pictures of two people. One is a bodybuilder. They both weigh the same amount. They both are the same height. The bodybuilder, it has 5% body fat, whereas the sedentary man, the man on the right, has 30% body fat. The BMR, which is is at 2,400 calories and 2,422 calories, which is the amount of calories he's going to burn at rest without doing anything, versus the sedentary man is at 1,882. That's a big difference. So it goes to prove that the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you're going to burn, even at rest. But look at the BMI. The BMI, and this is what everybody's been trained to look at, says that the bodybuilder is obese. Why? Because it only takes into consideration height and weight. It doesn't take into consideration muscle mass. And I've heard this so many times. So what we want to help people to do is focus on body composition index, which is the right way of looking at how well or how bad you're doing and what needs improvement. And we've put together a program to help you burn fat and increase muscle mass. You see, the way that most people start to lose weight, let's talk about weight for a moment, is they look at meal replacements. But did you know that not all meal replacements are created equal? You've got most of the meal replacements out there, they're full of sugar, they're full of fat, they've got lots and lots of fillers put in them. The vitamins and the minerals in them are synthetic. Did you know that even though on the side of the tub that it says, or on the side of the sachet, and it's got all of those vitamins and minerals in it, those vitamins and minerals, a majority of them are synthetic. That means that they have been made in a laboratory, and it means also that your body can't absorb them. Now that's a problem. That means that it's not going to help your body to feel nourished. And what happens then is that you go into starvation mode, your body starts to crave food, and you are going to want to eat more. So not all meal replacements are created equal, and they're not standardized, which means that what they say on the packet doesn't necessarily mean what's actually in there. I know that sounds wrong, but it is the truth, and it's what we battle with every day. Now, we also have a lack of education. People are thinking that I can go on the watermelon diet or the soup diet or some other kind of diet. And this is the starvation mentality, that if I drop a certain amount of calories, if I only eat a certain food, that's the right way of going, where it's the wrong way. You want to be improving your diet. You want to be improving your lifestyle. You want to be putting real food nutrition, and we're going to talk about that, into your diet today. That we want to focus on targeting fat versus focusing on scales. There's no such thing anymore as a quick fix, and there never was, even though everyone's looking for it. Everyone wants to know, how do I lose 10 kilos in the next 5 weeks? Well, stop worrying about the weight, because this is something I want you to write down or take notes on, is that when you lose weight, half the weight you lose, unless you're doing muscle bearing exercises, is going to be muscle. So if you lose 10 kilos, that means you're going to lose 5 kilos of muscle. What we've done is we've put together a program that makes the body target fat. This is the big thing. Imagine not having to worry about losing muscle mass. Imagine that muscle mass stays with you, so that when you are at a sedentary position and you're not exercising, your body is still burning calories at a higher rate because you've kept the muscle mass. This is the difference with this program, and it's why we're so excited. You see, what we have found is that 80% of people who lose weight, well, they gain it all back and sometimes more within 12 months. 80%. Why? Well, it's because they have lost all that muscle mass. They've also gone into starvation mode because their bodies are craving real food, vitamins, and minerals. Many programs, they starve the body, they wreak havoc on the metabolism, and the fat just doesn't come off. All it does is they lose weight, which is muscle, and things need to change. So statistically, here in Australasia or in Australia right now, 62% of all Australians are now overweight or obese. 62%, and it's growing. Our children are even worse than that. 66% of New Zealand Pacific Island adults, they were already classified as obese. Global obesity levels rose 27% to 31% over the last 8 years, and overweight and obesity is the fifth leading cause of death globally. So we have to see a change. You and I both know that carrying too much excess fat is going to lead to a lot of health problems. It's stealing your energy, you're not being able to keep up with the kids, you're not feeling good, you're not looking the way that you want to look. All of these things. Worse than that, though, is it's taking your health. So what's happening now is people like you are choosing real. You're a smart person. Smart consumers are on the internet and on Google. They're searching, they're realizing and understanding that I need to put real food nutrients back into my diet. They know that synthetic doesn't work. They know they don't want to put petrochemicals, which is what synthetic vitamins come from, back into my diet. So people are looking for real food answers. They're looking for vitamins that are sourced from food. They're seeking education on how to actually burn the fat and keep it off, to stay healthy, stay strong. They're looking for community support programs, which are programs that are based in a community, not necessarily in your local area, but online, different ways to connect with people and get support. But they also want referrals. They want the ability to refer friends and get the benefit of referring people. The best choice is that to find a product that has a good source of real food vitamins. There is only one program on the planet that has this. Because everything else has synthetic components in it, there is only one company that has the real source vitamins in their meal replacement. They also want a high protein and a high fiber content. The protein needs to come from plants rather than from animal products. And it wants to have less sugar and added fats and no fillers. That's what we're talking about. There was only one company on the planet that could do that. That company is Manatech. They are the world leader in real food technology solutions. So they were the obvious choice. Why? Well, because they take a holistic approach. They know, just like you and I do, that you've got to eat the right thing, hydrate, physical activity, you've got to sleep, support, nutrition, and psychology. You know, they're looking for real solutions. Planish is the product that they have just launched. Planish is the answer. It is a meal replacement, or a meal substitute. You've got chocolate, you've got vanilla. This is the product that just launched here in Australasia, and it has turned the fat loss industry on its head because it is so different in what it does. It gives real results, real nutrition to people who want it. There is no other product that can do it. And when combined with another product we're going to give you, it specifically targets fat. It reduces your hunger. It gives you a health weight management. It does everything that you want, including promoting healthy digestion. Here's some of the testimonies of people who were able to get on it first. Now, we've only had it here for a few weeks, so what we were able to do is get some of the product over from the US and look at these results. This is Nikki, before and after. Incredible within 10 weeks. This is Sharon, 11.5 kilos, 2 pant sizes and down, and still counting. It's incredible. So this is Planish. It does 20 grams of plant-based protein. It's plant-derived vitamins. It's a meal replacement. It's gluten-free, soy-free, vegan-friendly. The best thing is it tastes great. I love the chocolate and I love the vanilla. I actually find it hard to choose which one I want. When I use it, and I actually use it all the time, and I'm actually quite trim, I use it not as I use it because I have a very busy life and I want to make sure that I'm putting into my body the best nutrition I can, and that's Planish. And because I exercise a lot, it's got so much protein in there for muscle development as well. Now, here's the thing. When you add Planish with Osaline, it's going to make the body burn 3 times more fat burn. I mean, this is incredible. It burns 3 times more fat. It reduces hunger. It's packed with calcium. It increases lean muscle mass. When you put these two things together, you've got a 1-2 punch. It's a knockout blow to the fat in your system. Then we've added GI Pro Balance for gut support. You all know that if you can get the right program in your gut, your body is going to digest the food correctly. It's going to get the results that you want. So here's our options. You get to choose the option you want. Our bronze package is 2 Planish. You say, I just want the meal replacement things. That's $138 in Australia, $154 in New Zealand, or $145 in Singapore. Now that's Singaporean dollars, New Zealand dollars. Now obviously remember, this is a meal replacement. So it's replacing 1 meal per day. So it works out at $4.93 per meal. It's so inexpensive. That's less than getting a large cup of coffee, and you're getting a full meal for that. Our silver is 2 Planish and 1 GI Pro for gut support, $173 or $6.18 per meal. Our gold is 2 Planish, 1 bottle of Osaline, GI Pro. That's our Kickstart bundle. That's $249 or $8.89 per meal. And our platinum is 4 Planish. This is for those people who want to lose fat fast. Now, this is for your first month. You'd only do this last one for your first month. You can do it. You can continue it if you want, because it is just wonderful nutrition. It's totally up to you. But just for the first month, it's for those people that want to get real quick results, platinum's the way to go. 4 Planish, which is 2 shakes a day. 1 Osaline to help the body burn 3 times more fat, and GI Pro $373. But look what it does to the price per meal, drops to $6.66 per meal. Now, for those of you that want to get fast results, we highly recommend Platinum. That's the one to go for. It's the one that's really going to get results because you're replacing 2 meals per day and it fits into your food budget. Remember that. This isn't because you're already spending money on food. That's the thing we love about this, but this is going to be more nutritious than sitting down and eating steak and vegetables, just to give you an idea. Now we're looking at extra products. Now you might want to take on Osaline twice a day instead of once a day. We highly recommend that. You'll get the best results if you do. So you can add 1 extra Osaline and save $26 over buying them in singles. And you take that twice a day. We also have AO. It's a cleanse. So if you want to make sure you get a cleanse going through your system, then we absolutely recommend Ambrito's AO. It's an antioxidant, so it makes sure that it cleanses out your cells and gets you ready for the best fat loss program that you're going to have. Let's have a look at a couple more testimonies. This is Irvin over in the US. Irvin's a great mate of mine, as you can see before and after there. This is Anna. Anna there in the orange on the left, and on the right, jeans and a red top. On the left, this is Lizzie. Lizzie's before and after. Well done, Lizzie. And what we're looking at here is the launch of Planish. This is your time to get started now. Now what you do is you get back to the person who sent you to this website or to this presentation, let them know which option best suits you, and we look forward to helping you hit your dreams and hit your goals with fat loss. Have a great evening. Speak to you soon.